It was a year after the war. Judy Fritz sat down to write her letter to Nursery World about her fight for her little girl. Felicity, that was her name, but no school could bear the strain. Her last hope said she couldn't stay, must be removed, taken away. No education could she find for her child without a mind. That is what they said. How can it be? It just makes no sense, don't you agree? And so began your first campaign, and the message was the same. Does someone else know how I feel? Does someone share in my ordeal? And with these words you lit the flame, seeking help the others came. A thousand knew just how you felt. They shared the hand you had been dealt. The seeds you sow will always grow. As for Felicity, she was sent away. She had a love for words, she had perfect pitch, and loved to sing. But for Felicity, the change would come too late. 5 years on, in 51, another life had just begun. Young Brian Ricks became a dad, an actor known throughout the land. His little girl was not the same, and the doctor made it plain. Forget the child, send her away. Go home for now and try again. No education could he find
as I watched you calmly drift to sleep. You could not sense the pain that filled the room, or see the tears run down my face. You could not know how I felt, winded in my heart, unable to move, waiting to breathe, for my life to return. I didn't want you, well, not like this anyway. But of course I felt love for you every single day. How was it possible to have carried and nurtured and dreamed, yet at the same time reject what you conceive? Of leaflets to read, we brought you home with broken hearts, flying blind with broken wings. How was it possible to have carried and nurtured and dreamed, yet at the same time reject what you conceive? To love so deeply with so much longing, it was supposed to be the happiest time of my life, but I was expecting such a different child, and the happiest time of my life became You don't know you've got a label. How am I going to tell you?
Want me, love me, want me, love me. I'm helpless, dependent on you. I'm helpless, dependent on you. Find me, need me, find me, need me. I'm helpless, dependent on you. I'm helpless, dependent on you. If you could only hear my cry, if you believed in me at all, because you want me, love me, want you, love me. I'm helpless, dependent on you. I'm helpless, dependent on you.
But you'll always be dependent on me.
Want me, love me, want me, love me. I'm helpless, dependent on you. I'm helpless, dependent on you.
But you'll always be dependent on me.
If you could only hear my cry, if you believed in me at all, because you want me, rely on me,
Need me, rely on me, but you'll always be dependent on me. But you'll always be dependent on me.
He'll always be dependent on us. You're his mum. You're his biggest backer. You can't expect the world to accept him if you can't. Just imagine the day he walks up to you, taps you on the knee and says, "Hello, Mum."
Anybody in? Just one more. I don't know how I missed it. Sorry it took so long. Here you are. Now time to make my exit. Singing my postman song. Singing my postman song. Singing my postman song.
Not another book, not another book.
My postman song.
I want to tell him everything.
My postman. It's gone.
There is no title, and now the label's blown away. But I somehow know this book will show you and me the way. It must be possible to find all the answers I need. Page after page, nothing but blank. One more crisp white page after the next. Where are all the pictures? Where are all the words? There is nothing for us in this cruel and empty space. Won't you love you? I'll always protect you, keep you safe and watch you grow. And come what may, I'll be here every single day without your label. No more label. Just together we will find our way.
call me, wave me over, and you ride your bike. You fly a kite. You kick a ball. England, you sing a song. High, low, middle, you tap my knee. Every day we see you doing something new. Every day your mama being proud of you. You call me, wave me over, and you play guitar. You ride your bike. You fly a kite. You kick a ball. England, you sing a song. High, low, middle, you tap my knee. Hey son, look at you. Every day there's something new. Every day we're proud of you, yes you. That's my voice and you can do it. Hey son, look at you. Every day there's something new. Every day we're proud of you, yes you. Here you are son, you can do it. You can do it. Here you are. Every day we see you doing something new. Every day we are proud of you. You call me, wave me over, and you play guitar. You ride your bike. You fly a kite. You kick a ball. England, you sing a song. High, low, middle, you tap my knee. Hey Dad, look at me. Dad, look at me. Yeah!
Bye, son. Love you. Could have known, and in this moment, this tiny moment, what he would achieve. You understand the book. I understand the book. The book without a label. And it is possible. It
them up. Here I am.
Go on, son.
Let's nail this.
Here I am, 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 here I am.
This is the moment of my life. I must stop to take it in. This is the moment for the forget forever. This is the moment. Here I am, here I am, here I am. So watch me reach the sky. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. It's now my chance to fly. Look what I can do, who I can be, fun for your goal. This is the moment of my life. I must stop to take it in. This is the moment for the fun and for the gold. This is the moment. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. So watch me reach the sky. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. It's now my chance to fly. Look what I can do, what you can do, what we can do, what they can do to make this world a better place for me and you. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. So watch me reach the sky. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. It's now my chance to fly. Look what I can do, who I can be, all for your goal. This is the moment. Here I am. Let's rock this joint. Here I am, here I am, here I am. Here I am, here I am, here I am. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. So watch me reach the sky. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. It's now
Ladies and gentlemen, the label. Take a bow, please, for principal members. Terry, stand up. You were the postman. What a wonderful postman Terry made. And Graham, you were a postman as well. Come forward, please, so we can see you, Graham. And we've got the other Sebs. Where are the other? Harley, come down, the other Sebs. And Daniel, you're another Seb. Come down to the front. Come down on the steps as well. Because if I missed anybody out, this is the main roles, and that's it. Wonderful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real joy that we're able to premiere, the world premiere of the label, not only here at the London Palladium, but also in front of the author of the book. Caroline White is here, and this is her true story. And this is the wonderful book. She will be signing the books at the end of the evening. But we were just honoured to tell the story, weren't we? And to bring into it the tribute to Judy Freed and Lord Ricks as well. But thank you very much, Caroline, for writing the book. Now, I think Caroline is actually coming to the stage. Is she near? She's there. Sorry. No, should we do it from there? Should we do it from there? Because, right. Caroline, thank you so much for writing this book. It was a story that really needed to be told, and we're just honoured that we could bring it to life on this stage at this wonderful event. So we thank and praise and say, goodness me, well done, Caroline White. But, oh, there we are. Well done, Spotlight. There is, of course, the subject of the book, the little baby, who then grown up to be a very fine young man, and that is the real Seb. Please, well done, Seb. Give us a wave, Seb. Oh, he's got a Russian bear. Well done. Fantastic. And can we also thank the energy that's up on here of this stage, on that Here I Am. It lifts me up beyond the roof of the Palladium. I don't know how you felt, but well done to everybody, all the students and cast on stage for this musical. Well done, everybody in the label. Right, very carefully. And we have, I think, 4 or 5 tracks from the label on our album as well, because we thought it was only fitting we put those on there. Okay, thank you very much. You may now go. Thank you. Go and get your triangle like everyone else. One thing I must just say, you know that song, Want Me, Love Me? The really moving one down there. That lyric and tune at the beginning was actually written by my 7-year-old son. Adam is up in the Royal Circle. So can you give us a shout, Adam? Yeah, because he's the next music man. And Adam, I said to Adam, how would you feel in this position? He said, how would you feel? And he said, I would just say, want me, love me. And then he went, want me. And then went, right, mark that down. So it's turned into the song. So thank you, Adam, for being, for me, the inspiration for that song in particular, to bring that to life. Now, can we have house lights up, please? Because it's time for you to break a Guinness World Record. Okay. A Guinness World Record, everybody. A month ago, yeah, not yet. Not yet. A month ago, when we didn't have the 2,000 triangles ordered, and we were still waiting on all sorts of things, I thought, goodness me, why did I promise this? But it's all worked out really well with a great help from many people. The stewards that you see, it's quite scary from up here. The stewards that you see are from Francis and Salmon, have I got that right? Accountancy. And they are doing the auditing for the Guinness World Records. So they've got a piece of paper, and they're looking to see who is in the rows that they are meant to be monitoring. And if they see you not tinging it, then you'll be crossed off, and our numbers will go down. Oh. Yes. Please don't do it yet. Please. It's been a very long day. So, no, seriously, put your triangles down. This is very important. You need to make sure that you are seen and you are quite visibly doing this, because then it will be counted on our videos and all the shots. Can I have more house lights? Is that possible? It's just maybe it is, my guys. So, we have a conductor. You will be conducted by Jenny Hitchcock. She hasn't been busy for the last 45 minutes, so it's just been... And then, students, you will be conducted by Natalie. It's like gladiators, isn't it? Natalie. Contenders ready. Yeah, I asked the teachers to bring them, so we're just giving them out. Lovely. All right. Now, remember, the world record at the moment is 876. Now, I'm pretty sure there are well over 2,000 people in here, because we were officially sold out 4 or 5 months ago. But obviously, a few returns and bits and pieces, so there might well be a few gaps. But we hope tonight we will officially break the world record. We could have paid for an official Guinness World Record monitor man here, but that would have cost us £6,500. We have to wait 12 weeks to find out if this is actually verified by Guinness Records, but actually we've paid £250 and they can do it in 5 days. Amazing. So we should know this time next week if they've accepted our evidence, but how could they not? We're all in a theatre, you've all got tickets, we've all got wristbands to say we're here, so as long as you're dangling your triangle, then you're in. Now, for this attempt, we need to have our trumpet and trombone soloists. So to lead us in this is the wonderful Gemma Andrews and the Music Man Project Sussex tutor, Lisa Jones. Please come to the front, because this is a trumpet and trombone concerto. In case you've forgotten, this was the flamingo, and this was the lady dressed as an elephant. Wasn't you? Somebody else. Okay. Can you all see... Oh, yeah. How are you going to do this? That's all right. Can you all see Jenny? Can you all see Natalie? It is important. We can't just dingle in them for a second and then that's a record. It has to be a piece of music that has been written and composed properly for at least 5 minutes. And you have to be able to play the right part. So unless you stop when Jenny says stop and start when Jenny says start, it may make the attempt void. Secondly, there are only a few things Jenny's got to do, which you're very capable of doing, lots of things, but this is the first thing. Can we practice that?
Fill your triangle.
And you must stop immediately. That is a sign of the stop. Okay, please stop straight away. And then, ting, 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 ting. And you look. Oh.
We're not looking.
You must look. You see how difficult it is and how great they are as musicians when you can't even play a triangle and get stopped. Just shows you, doesn't it? You're so much better than them out there. Right.
6.
Okay. Okay. Should we try this then?
Mexican wave.
Oh. No, this is them doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
So, stewards, are you ready? Paul Carpenter from Paul Carpenter Films, have you got 4 cameras ready to film everything during this attempt? Noah, sorry. Yes, Noah, come forward. We have one of our lovely mini patrons, Noah Wall, who is a star in his own right. He's going to join us for this world record attempt. Give him a big round of applause. Seb's got his triangle up there. Lovely, well done, Noah.
See you at the end.
See you at the end. Now, it's very important this. I'm going to do like a countdown. I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we will tune our triangles. And we will give you the notes. This is part of the piece of the music, okay? It's written out as part of the piece of music. So you just dingle it and then stop when Jenny says stop. Then Al will go 1, 2, and then I'll go do-do-do-do-dum, and then we start. You do not play all of it. You only play when Jenny says play. I'm going to be quite strict about this, okay? Okay, this is the, ready cameras? This is the official Guinness World Record attempt for the most amount of triangles played at once. We are attempting over 2,000. Concerto for trumpet, trombone, and 2,000 triangles. What? Okay, ready? Let us tune our triangles.
And
think we can safely say that is a world record! Woo! How you feeling, Jen? Good old Jen. Please, huge, what wonderful playing from, Kim's your mum. Lisa Jones and Gemma. Oh, thinking of it. Thank you very much, ladies. Big round of applause for our trumpet and trombone soloists. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And Noah, did you enjoy that, Noah? Was that good? You're a world record holder. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. His T-shirt says world record on it. He was confident, wasn't he? Well done, Noah. Brilliant. Fantastic. Now, please put your triangles down on the floor because we now have a very special solo. He's been waiting a long time. And David Mack is going to come and play to us. David's mum and dad, oh gosh, maybe over a year to 2 years ago now, they, amongst many, many other people, often write to me and say, I wish we had a Music Man project near them. Is there anything you can do to help my son develop his music? Well, David Mack has got a tremendous talent. He's a wonderful accordionist, as we've seen, and you're going to hear him now play the piano, and he's going to play Rondo alla Turca. Is that right? Because in the programme I got it wrong, I think. Rondo alla Turca by Mozart. He's a tremendous pianist, and he often makes guest appearance whenever we perform, particularly in London. So please, put your hands together for the wonderful piano solo, David Mack. Wow, well done, David. Fantastic. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? Going to be a Music Man project in London very, very soon, so we can really do some work. But what a talent, isn't he? All from memory as well. Let's give him a big round of applause. Another one. Okay, now, we're coming towards the end of our sort of sing-alongy section where we finish soon, but there are a couple of birthdays I want to sort out. Right, Stephen, come in. Where's Stephen? It's Stephen Crow's birthday today. Now, Stephen, if you get to the, do you want to get to the drum kit? Behind you. Yeah. It's a funny story. Your Royal Highness, I hope I'm allowed to say this. We were very lucky. We met the Countess in the interval, and we brought some students up. So I had 6, and Jenny had another 6 to have the honour of meeting her. And there we were, 6 of us already. And we were shaking hands and chatting about the concert. And then up creeps Stephen, behind. He wasn't on my list. He had not had clearance. But I thought, no problem. And Her Royal Highness was very good. She said, oh, young man, would you like to say hello? And he looked at her and he said, no, sorry, I'm just going to the toilet. True. True. Absolutely true. Brilliant moment. Probably the best moment of the whole show. Anyway, it's Stephen's birthday today. He loves playing the drums. And so he's going to play the drums as we sing him happy birthday. And it's also Harley. Now, Harley, where are you, Harley? Is it your nan's birthday? Come on in, Harley. You're going to sing happy birthday to your nan, whilst Stephen plays happy birthday to himself. Now, I also think, was it Sam Wright's birthday? Oh, he's gone home. Oh, fine. Whose birthday? Graham? Louise, was it? Oh, anyway, whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday. Lily May. That's what is. I knew somebody else. Where's Lily May? Down there? Lily May. Your birthday? Tomorrow, Lily. So we look forward to celebrating that for your birthday. Okay, ready, Harley? Ready, Stephen? Now, please. That's very against the rules. I'll be told off for that. That might affect the contract, you know. No, it'll be fine. Okay, thank you very much, Harley. You may return to your seat. Well done, Harley. Well done, Stephen. And we want to bring you some of our favourite tunes now. Please sing along. We're going to start with Note by Note. Are you ready?
Bitch,
1, 2, 3, 4. Did you notice that my piano is about an eighth of the size from last time? Got to make something of it. Here we go. 3, 4. Done that, done it on a minute. And
Hey there, hey there. Let's play music too. Hey there, hey there.
I'm sure you do. Here we go. So let's stand, let's clap, let's sing along.
Let's shake and drum with everyone. Come and join the party. Great big music party. We're all part of the party.
So let's make lots of. 2, 3, 4.
Hey there, hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there. Let's play music too.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I'm sure you do. So let's stand, let's clap, let's sing along. Let's shake and drum with everyone. Come and join the party. Great big musical party. We're all part of the party. So let's make lots of. 2, 3, 4.
Hey there, hey there.
If you can't play anything, well, you can always try to sing. The music will come easily if you try to feel the beat. Try now with this melody. Sing along and you will see just how nice it is to sing. And I'm sure you can bring a la 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 la. Hey there, let's make music too. Hey there, tells me I'm sure you do. Stand, let's clap, let's sing along. Let's shake and drum with everyone. Come and join the party. Great big musical party. We're all part of the party. Let's make lots of. 2, 3, 4. Hey there. Hey, everybody. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well done, everyone. Right. That's John Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Chris Coates, everyone.
Love, shine a light in every corner of my heart. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Light up the magic in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Love, shine a light in every corner of my dream. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Like the mighty river flowing from the stream. Let our love shine a light in every corner of my dream. And we're all gonna shine a light together. Oh, shine a light like the day. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love
Last big one. High, low, middle. You got it? High, low, middle. Here we go. I know time's getting on.
We strum our guitars, we blow our trumpets, we shake our maracas, and then we sing our song. It goes high, everybody! High, low, middle, yeah. High, low, middle, high, low, low. And again sing high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low. Music, we love to play music. Oh, we can sing, we can bring joy to the world today. Music, we love to play music. Oh, yeah, they're African drums, or we can play with the toms. Hey, it's a music thing. So let's sing high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low, low. And again sing high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low, middle, high, low, low. Oh, we strum our guitars, we blow our trumpets, we shake our maracas, and then we sing reggae. It goes high, low, reggae, high, low, reggae, high, low, reggae, high, low, high, low, reggae, shut the sheriff, low, reggae, high, low, reggae, jump up, high, low, high, low, ragtime, high, low, ragtime, high, low, ragtime, high, low, low, and again swing, high, low, ragtime, high, low, ragtime, high, low, ragtime, high, low, boogie woogie, 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 high, low, fiddle in the middle, high, low, fiddle in the middle, high, low, we fiddle in the middle, high, low, and again string, high, low, fiddle in the middle, high, low, fiddle in the middle, high, low, fiddle in the middle, high, low, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dancing the tango. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. High, Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've only got one left. And after that, Sir David, if you wouldn't mind coming down after the next song to say a few words. Because many of you might not know this, but it was only a letter from our Music Man Project patron, Sir David Amos, that wrote to the London Palladium back in 2014, that opened the door for me to have a meeting, and then the rest was history. We're now in our second show here, and welcomed back at any time. I want to say thank you to Really Useful Theatres, everybody at the London Palladium, because you do everything you can to accommodate us. And when we turn up, it was all going very simple in the morning, then they all turn up, and as you can imagine, it's chaos. And I feel so sorry for them because we're trying to rehearse, there's so much things going on. So we do generally say, can we have a massive round of applause for the London Palladium? Wonderful. I've had, over the years, some extraordinary conversations. Oh, there's one I recall in particular. It was a London Music Hub meeting, and I was talking about my dream of performing at the Albert Hall, and maybe this is something we could work on together. And the first thing this gentleman said was, oh, yeah, but I'm just thinking of all the wheelchairs. It's the first thing he said. And, I could have hit him. He won't be invited to the Royal Albert Hall. No, he won't. Anyway, there are lots of things that we still have to overcome, but I'm inspired by people we've been talking about tonight. But most of all, I'm inspired by you. Every day. And I know I speak for Jenny, Natalie. Let's give a round of applause for Natalie from Music Man Project Malden. I haven't said that yet. And Suffolk, Jack, stand up, Jack, from Music Man Project Suffolk. Jack is from Suffolk Music Man Project, which is with Largest Mencap. Lovely. This is, yeah. I know I speak for everybody. We're inspired by you, we're inspired by your parents, and we're inspired by the fights that you continue to have on a daily basis, and the fight for opportunities. And so that's why we're so proud that we can make some of these opportunities come true. It does mean that Jenny and I have to sing High, Low, Middle 6 days a week since 2001. But it's fun, and that's why they can do it with such energy. Now, before we do our very last song, which you're going to go off and get a grand walk on, Sam. You've done it already. I've talked about the Albert Hall. We will look forward to seeing you there. Tickets will be on sale January of 2018. If you follow us on Facebook, and if you don't, please do, because that's the best way to find out the latest news, which is the Music Man Project UK. As well as celebrating lots of other events, this is the launch of Music Man Project UK. And if I say to you that just in the last few weeks, as well as Southend and Malden and Suffolk and Sussex and Kent and South Africa, and we've been helping someone in Northern Ireland, and we had an invite to Dominica, but the terrible hurricanes, we don't know what the news is. Where is... I don't know what the news is with Dominica, but we have to delay that trip because it's just been flattened, I believe. But with those, I now add Liverpool want a Music Man Project after a workshop we did there. In London, on the 3rd of November, we will be doing a concert at Chelsea with the view to starting a Music Man Project there. We've had interest from Croydon. Southampton wants a Music Man Project. We've got people from Southampton here. No. They've obviously gone. Lincolnshire. And I even got an email the other day from someone in Scotland. Are you thinking of expanding here? We want a Music Man Project. Now, most of those that I've just listed are from a national organisation that have got the power, the network, but most of all, they've got the kindness in their hearts to help the community. And that's the Salvation Army. Are they here, the Salvation Army? They are here. And so we've been doing a lot of work, working with the Salvation Army, having lots of visits from them, from their headquarters, and going around the country, more and more visits planned for 2018, because we have such a lot in common. We want to get out there and bring music, bring joy, and peace and hope, and all those things. And what better way to do it than out there where there are musicians, there are people with a faith, and they can come together to do good. And that's what it's about for everyone, whoever you are and whatever you believe in. Yes, I think that's... Thank you very much. So, what's next for the Music Man project? Royal Albert Hall, tick. 2019, all right? Get your frock. We would love to take the label to Edinburgh Fringe next year. We think it'd be very well received at Edinburgh Fringe, so we'd love to do a performance there. And would you believe, I have my sights set on a performance rather like this in a world-famous theatre, but not in the West End, on Broadway. Shall we go to Broadway? See, everybody thinks I'm stupid, but it's not. They don't. And if we can do the Palladium, if we can do the Albert Hall, then why not have a group go over there and work with some children out there and do a performance in a theatre like this on Broadway. But, thank you. So there we are. It's my turn to say thank you to the students, to the wonderful band, to Al, who's done these wonderful arrangements, and they're on the CD that he did, the choir, the tutors, the wonderful helpers. Auntie Anne's here again. Auntie Anne has been in every single concert I could live in memory. And her husband broke his foot yesterday, and she left him at home to come and help us. That's what 32 years of marriage does to you, because they've been celebrating that recently. Anyway, we will talk about all the people to thank, but please, the best way to end this concert is Sam Marsh. Where are you, Sam? Our leading performer. I call her my very own Barbra Streisand, and she certainly is. And Sam is going to sing a song called Join Together, and it has some wonderful actions which go join together, one by one, join together, and then you hold the hand of the person sitting next to you. If you don't like them, it's dark anyway, just hold their hands. And, yeah. And then we've got the wonderful Leanne here, Leanne Carty, who is going to do some proper signing, BSL. All right, I got that right that time. So with Leanne and with Sam, we say to us all, and you need to stand at the end of this, we want to join together. Because if we join together, get 2,000 people, we hope we get the support that we need to fulfill our dreams. Because so far, and I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart, everything that we've achieved is because Southend Mencap have said, yes, go for it. They deserve a huge round of applause. And their general manager, Mark, is he here? Their general manager is an awesome line manager because he has vision, he has faith in people, and rather than have a 3-year committee meeting about it, he says, do it. And these guys haven't got time to have 3-year committee meetings. They'd understand when I say, no, maybe not now. Let's just do it. And that's why we did it, and that's why we're here today. Okay, join together. Yeah, get off, Paul. Daniel Camacho's on the drums for this. Here we go. Let's go hit you, Johnny.
Uncertainty, love and friendship see you through. Music mends an aching heart, building peace and hope and you. Join together, one by one. Join together, hand in hand. These times of uncertainty, joy and humor see you through.
gentlemen, the Music Man Project. The Music Man Project, UK! So David Amos, everybody, please come to the stage.
Your Royal Highness, civic representatives, ladies and gentlemen, the London Palladium has never seen a show like this before. And I think if Sir Bruce Forsyth were standing here now, he would say, didn't they do well? There was magic everywhere. There was magic in the boxes, there was magic in the auditorium, but most of all, there was magic on this stage. They rocked our boat, they had the X Factor, they were wonderful. And for we, the audience, it is a truly humbling experience to see these people who face so many challenges produce such a wonderful show. Well done to each and every one of you. And I end with thanks. I mean, I have to thank everyone who's put in hours, weeks and months to produce this show and give up their time this evening. But a special thanks for Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Wessex, the Countess of Wessex, for spending the evening with us tonight. And in the box, even though I'm blinded, I would like to thank the chairman of Royal Mencap for sponsoring this evening. We are very, very grateful, and it was a fitting tribute to Lord Riggs. Although he's already been mentioned, I think Mark Owens does a magnificent job in running Southend Mencap locally. Jenny, your voice is stunning. Your energy. Your energy was amazing. But David Stanley, without you, David, and your leadership and your inspiration, none of this would be possible. So thank you, David, for all that you do. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a wonderful evening, and now the magic moves on to the Royal Albert Hall in 2019. Three cheers for the Music Man Project. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
Thank you very much. Sir David Amos, everyone. Thank you very much. Right. As we said earlier on, please do give generously at the buckets. For the continued work of everybody that we've mentioned. We want this to keep growing, and we really will, and it will. So, please welcome on stage, from the Royal Opera House, Ian Jewell.